all stablecoin payment volume globally.
We're on track for 1%.
We're over 1% today.
You kidding?
That's like 3 months from launch.
That's insane.
I know.
Is that actually true?
It's 100%. Well, I mean, it's a heuristic that Nick Carter, but I mean, he's like one of the most credible, like, he's Coinmetrics founder. Like,
We gotta call him. We gotta tell him.
I know. I was gonna text him. I was gonna
Yeah,
tell him like, hey, we're already over 1% of like all market share for B2B for all stablecoin volume. That's not
all
just
stablecoin.
Yeah, all payment volume.
Holy shit. All right. I like it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Let's call him. The thing. They're saying the 5-year solves the negotiation point, but we don't want that, right? We want 3 years.
Well, I mean, it's in their favor because it's like more revenue for them, guaranteed revenue.
He's trying to say like, oh, but you get the same pricing at 5
I
years.
know, but it's like they're still being extremely sheepish about renewal. Like they're not committing to like any renewal terms.
Is your problem that you don't want 5 years or you don't want any?
No, I think 5 years is fine. I mean, so a shorter, like, the thing that's most favorable to us is a shorter term length on the initial contract. Because, like, let's say the tech sucks, we don't like it, we decide we want to migrate, like, pretty quickly. Are you listening?
I'm texting him as you're saying.
Then we can just move and, we only are on the hook for 3 years of minimums. But if it sucks and we're on the hook for 5 years of minimums, that's pretty terrible for us.
Yeah.
So like the idea is like
This has always been a 3-year contract. Can I point that out?
it's always been 3 years. They're just being they just don't want to commit to renewal pricing because I'm assuming they just want to like jack it up at some point, or at least reserve that option.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Just say like you can just say it's like I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever you want to say.
I told them I don't view this as a point of negotiation. We still have our other friends like in the back burner. They really want to work with us,
Okay.
and I think they're getting closer to being integrated
Mm-hmm.
because they have another fintech program they're going to be live with that partner.
On what timeline?
On the, I think he said by the end of the year for sure. It's getting to the point where it's like, 3 months, excuse me, 3 months from now.
Then it's gonna take that long to get it set up anyway. Unless if we sign today.
It will. So it might be the better deal.
Yeah.
I think it's time to like reach out to them
Okay.
and just stoke the flame. You like the pricing
I-
and renewal tours.
I think you just tell like we really want to get this done. We want to get it signed today. Like your team is being like concerningly sheepish about renewal pricing.
I already told you what I sent is what I sent. It's
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
But look, the only reason we didn't want to go with our other friends, they were hungry the whole time, was because we didn't think they'd be integrated in time for our launch. And that's gone.
Yeah.
They gave better pricing.
It
They wanted-
depends. Their pricing is better in like a certain conditions.
Well, then we can go back and just make it strictly better and just go with them.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
It's at least worth sending an email because they want it still. They want the
All right. Let's see what
Sure. Yeah.
they say.
But also send an email.
I don't want to do that work right now.
It's fine.
Because it requires me to go and do modeling, which is time intensive.
It's such a weird. Okay. I also told. Good. I need to know like by Monday, like latest.
Yeah, the provisions they're putting in there are absurd.
Yeah.
They're absolute. I'm like, nobody legit would ever agree to that.
I agree.
Like, you think a bank would agree to that? No way.
Can you get a list of the VCs you want from like the crypto ones or something? We can get Nick and them to make intros.
Sure.
Good stuff.